Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today, the brand new promo Carnival has started, and it came out of the blue, really. EA only announced it, I think, 24 hours ago, and we've got loads and loads of new content. This is huge. I've got 3 packs to open up here. We've also got actual promo packs as well. I think they're just normal price ones. We don't have any of that half price stuff. We've obviously got the Carnival team right here, which you guys can see a few of the players from. There's also SBCs. There's one for Hulk. There's one that gives you a pack as well that we'll be doing. And look at this here. I've not actually looked at some of these yet, but we've got some weekly objective players which we can check up on now. And I just saw Ben Arthur, but we've got Anderson Talisca. So for him, you need to win. Well, you need to win 10 online single matches with 11 silver Brazilians. So that's quite cool. And that gets you Talisca. And that card is 88 rated, which looks very, very nice. Hatem Ben Arfa. Again, silvers right here. You need to score in 8 separate online single matches where you have to win those games using silver French players. That's actually not bad. You only have to score. I guess you have to win as well. But yeah, that's not too bad in 8 games to get Ben Arfa. Emre Can, I imagine this guy's going to be really nicely well-rounded, and for him you need 11 silver German players and you need 9 wins, and then you've got Timothy Weah as well, which for that, very, very easy. You just have to score in some score battle wins. And then you've got that kit, which is wavy. I like that kit. You have to score a bicycle kick to get that. And we've also got some new objectives for the foot swap players too, so score twice in 6 separate wins, and use Argentine players in Rivals. So I'm very tempted by Hatem Ben Arfa because that card will be a lot of fun to use. He's, I believe, the only 5-star skiller there. I might do Emre Can as well and try and work my way towards that. Maybe Talisca as well. Talisca and Hulk together would be a nice combo, but definitely interested in that Ben Arfa, so we can work on that later on. I want that kit as well because that is very wavy. But anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone who's just joined. Senor Verderana, Christian Freighter, Awesome Gamer 241. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's just joined. How's it going? But yeah, I think we can start off by doing the SBC, the country of football. I'll show you guys how I do this to do it cheaply and everything like that. Harrison, welcome to the stream. What's going on, man? Okay, so we need 2 Brazilian players, players from the same club, maximum of 2, rare players 2, 78 ratings. So let's just start off by getting 2 Brazilians. This is a really simple SBC to do. I'll try and use untradables and things. Devon, thanks for subbing, man. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we can do this. We only need 85 chemistry, so I'm just going to put the Brazilian players up front like this. And then what I'm going to do is just go with a completely different league. So I've used the Serie A for the last SBC I did, so I'm going to go with the Bundesliga this time and literally just do this. Build a Bundesliga team around these players, making sure that I'm not using too many players from the same club. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone who's new around here, everyone who's just joined. What's going on? We have got a lot of content coming up today. We're going to be starting off by opening a lot of packs and seeing if we can get anything decent. So I'm actually doing these SBCs here, just using untradables. We've got this one SBC to start off with, and we've got plenty of others to come up as well. We can do some draft too, just grind out some packs, open them up, see what we can get. There are some very, very good players in the squad, so hopefully we can get our hands on some of them. My pack luck has not been very good recently. Okay, so I don't have too many players from the same club. It's all good here, so I can actually just go with any player here, I believe. Yeah, that works. So this is how to complete the SBC super cheaply. Get 2 Brazilians, put them up front, and then build the rest of your team from one league. I went to the Bundesliga. Use a league you've got a lot of players from, and it's as simple as that. And you get a rare Electrum players pack, which is pretty good in return. Is that a green screen or is it a legit background? It's legit. I've got all the shirts there. I've got a whole cabinet of shirts down here and I swapped them around in the background. But anyway, we've done the first SBC. I think we've got a total of 9 packs to open up now. I think there was a new icon today, the Socrates. He's come up with an SBC, and I actually was using him earlier in draft. I won the draft using a team with Socrates as like a false 9 in it. And he was so good, man. He was actually crazy. Like, he averaged like 2 or 3 goals a game. I was tearing up draft. I've played a lot of draft today, and it's been so good. My draft record's really bad because I haven't released the video because the audio didn't work. But I recorded a video where I did 15 drafts to try and get like a really high rated draft, because that's a thing going around on YouTube right now. In the end, I think the highest was like a 191 or something. But as I said, the audio didn't work. But I quit all the games early on, so my record ended up being awful because of that. But I've been doing a lot of draft recently, anyway, and it's been fun. I've got some good drafts, and I've been getting better at FIFA as well because I haven't played FIFA for quite a while, like extensively. It's been ages since I've played Weekend League because I went away on holiday to Cyprus for a week or so. I went to I've been to a few football games, like I've been to London for the League Cup final, so I've missed like a month or so of Foot Champions now. But anyway, we've got some decent packs though. We've got some decent packs to open up. 25Ks. We've got that rare Electrum pack too. I'm going to do another draft once we've done this to see if we can get anything decent as the team. And then if it's a bad draft, I'll just quit. We've got some more packs to open up from that. That way. I'm also going to build my French silver team ready for trying to get that Hatem Ben Arfa. I know FootSpy actually invested in silvers from Top Nations, which is a very good shout of him, and I kind of regret not doing that. But I think they'll have gone up so much in price now. Certain silver players, they'll be up so much. Can I show the weekly objectives? I already have. You can go to the beginning of the stream if you want to check those out, or if you just want to know who there is. We get a couple of upgrades there. We've got Ben Arfa. You need to win. I think you need to score in 8 wins with French players in online single matches using silvers. You've got Talisca, which is I think pretty similar, but with gold, not gold, with silver Brazilians. I think it's like get 10 wins with them or something like that. And then you've got Emre Can, which I believe is the same, but with Germans. And then there is also Timothy Weah, but for him it's a little bit different. I think it's just like win 4 games in squad battles on professional or something like that. But let's do the rare Electrum players pack here. This is the one from the SBC for Carnival. We don't get a Carnival player in it. Do we get anything decent? We do get a drop down. It's a French centre mid. It's going to be Adrien Rabiot. We've just passed 100 viewers on the stream, so thanks a lot for that, guys. Welcome to the stream, everyone who is new around here. An 83, we get Meunier as well. This is something to keep an eye out for. Any players from like popular nations to silver that have good stats, always keep an eye on them, because I guarantee these cards are going to shoot up. Like especially I think the French ones, they'll be up loads. I believe this guy here as well is quite an expensive silver. Actually, not as expensive as I thought, but I think he's the only right back for Cagliari. As of right now, I'm not sure if we've had all of the objective players released yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many EA said there would be, because there are some other players we could potentially see that, like, you've got like Nani, Quaresma, a lot of other players who in previous FIFAs were really popular for their skills, who haven't been made available via the squads, via SBCs, or via weekly objectives. I think because there are a lot more players than just the ones in the squad. There's 14 in the squad, and there's like 25 players in total that we're going to get during this promo. I expect the majority are probably going to come from SBCs, though. I think we'll probably have an SBC every day. That's my guess, or maybe an SBC every other day, giving out different players. We actually don't get a walkout in the big pack here, which I think is a 55k pack. We do get an inform. It's going to be a French left mid. Who is this? Playing for Angers? No idea. Tate, I don't know how you say his name. Are all of the Carnival players walkouts? Can someone let me know? We get Kepa and Subasic. That's a decent pack. An inform, an 84 and an 83. I think we will probably have guaranteed team of the week SBCs at some point during this promo as well. That's my shout, because we've got a really good team of the week, and generally when that happens, that also coincides with us getting a team of the week SBC. Okay, so let's see, what can we do now? I reckon. Let's take a look here quickly at what we've got. So Talisca, Ben Arfa, Can, and Weah. I'm gonna start off by going for Hatem Ben Arfa. I don't exactly have like untradables or anything that would work with him in my team. I'd be mainly looking for like Premier League or La Liga players, because all my team is pretty much made up of untradables. But I'm thinking I do actually have a skill squad that I was starting to make just to try out some fun players, and it needs a French midfielder somewhere in there. And I could go with Ben Arthur nicely in the midfield there, linking into Pogba, and then I could mix up the defence a little bit. But yeah, a 5-star skiller in there and a real kind of throwback player as well. I was also building a throwback team, and this promo is nice for that. I think it's this team right here that I wanted to incorporate. Originally, I wanted to do SBC, the J-League SBC, and get a Barbo here. So maybe working Ben Arthur into there, making a real kind of sweaty retro FIFA team would be cool, because Ben Arthur is a very retro FIFA player. But anyway, let's make a team now to try and get Ben Arthur. I'm not going to play all the games today. I imagine it's going to be extremely sweaty. Everyone's going to be playing here. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot as well. We've got the new icons too. Shall I back out quickly? I'll back out. I wanna look at the new icons and see we've got, because I believe how much is that Bellarani card? Bellarani, do you mean Bellarabi? I'm not sure who Bellarani is, unless is that one of the cards from Carnival? I'm not sure. So we've got all the Carnival players there. We've got, oh wow. There isn't a full thing that shows the prime icon moments, but I've just seen there is Ronaldinho's a left winger. That sucks. Not a attacking midfielder, but that card's mad. Ronaldo looks mad. Roberto Carlos looks mad. So we've got all of those cards. Kieran Stevens, what's going on, man? I'm gonna check Twitter quickly and see if EA have tweeted out like these new cards, the new icons. Just want to see really what they are. Because, yeah, there isn't a full list of them here. Wait, maybe they're just releasing them in batches. So I'm just looking. We've got the squad there. They've also done a Rivaldo, and he's actually an attacking midfielder, which is quite cool. So you can now use him in a central role. And then, yeah, Socrates has an SBC. Is it... Wait, the picture EA have tweeted out, 92 Socrates. Is that his prime, or... Is that his prime icon moments card? I swear 92 is just his normal prime. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But anyway, let's check. Where is Socrates here? Oh, so it's his prime moments version. I want to see how much this is, because this card is so good. I used him in draft. Wow. So you need an icon. And then how many... It goes up to an 89. Wow. That's very expensive. But I'm just looking here, and it actually shows the stats of some of the players. Available from weekly objectives, and yeah, Ben Arthur looks sick. He looks really good. Am I gonna do Aguero? No, he's not particularly worth it. Okay, so we've got the marquee matchups I could do as well. See if we can get anything from that. But yeah, let's start building the silver French team. I also just want to look at the prices of like silver players as well. So let's see. Just look at silvers from popular nations. So I think we've got Brazilians. This Brazilian midfielder here, for example, I imagine will be going for quite a lot. But let's just look at French players, Brazilians, and Germans. So that centre back looks good. He'll probably be going for a good amount. I don't really have many good French players. That's annoying. I really don't have many good French silver, so I'm going to have to bite the bullet and spend a lot of money on some good French players. Like, how much are players like this? Is he like 4K or so? Thing is, what my thought process right now is the fact that we've currently got those packs that give out 6 rare silvers and 6 rare golds. I imagine a lot of people are packing silvers right now, so they're going to be a little bit cheaper. So why not actually build a team now? And I think they'll probably rise in price, or at least kind of retain their value. Is it worth doing the weekly objective? Of course it's worth doing. You're literally getting a card for free for playing the game. Like, if it's a card you'd use, then go ahead, by all means, do it. You bought 10 Otamendi's, is it worth it? I'm not sure why you would buy 10 Otamendi's. I guess because he's a high-rated card. Oh, for Aguero, actually. Yeah, I see. Well, how much are they now? I don't know. I can't tell you if it's worth it or not. I don't know how much he is. But I imagine that's probably a good investment. I'm just looking at some silvers now and seeing how much they're going for. So you're looking at like 5K or so for this guy. Although he is really good, so Let's just see. I've got a good French centre-back. Do I go with Sarr or do I go with Kolasinac? Sarr is a little bit slower. He's 6 foot high-low. Kolasinac is 6'1", high-medium. He's taller. He's a lot quicker. And he looks cheaper as well. So I'm going to go with Kolasinac. Yeah, nailed his name there. I don't want to overpay massively for him. Like, is this one for 3.3? That one's already been bought. 5.7 already been bought. Do I think 85s and all that will go up soon? Yeah, they probably will. We've got a lot more SBCs to come. I don't know if many people will do Hulk, but we'll definitely get more popular SBCs than Hulk, and we'll probably get like guaranteed team of the week SBCs or something. I think. Okay, so I just want to find one of these cards that isn't extortionately expensive. 7.9k. Why am I paying this much for a silver card? There we go. So we've got a silver centre back in the team now. If you're looking to do these and save money, I would recommend waiting until the end of the week before doing these, because right now they're going to be a lot more expensive. But I just want to get in there early and get some of these players and maybe play on stream. That could be fun. See what we can do, because it's always fun playing with silver players. Like it always has been, and it kind of brings back that nostalgia of previous FIFAs when that used to be a lot more popular, especially Brazilian silvers. So yeah, it could be fun, and playing online single matches as well. It's going to be less competitive, hopefully. I say that it's still going to be so sweaty because everyone's just going to be trying to get the cards as quickly as possible. But okay, I'm just thinking now the formation to go with. I've actually been liking the 4-5-1 quite a lot recently. But I'm just trying to think of one that like I can fit all these players in easily, because obviously since I'm using a one nation team, it's going to be easy for chemistry. How much is Mbula? Maybe like non-rare silvers could be a way to go as well. I reckon they'll be cheaper. But yeah, look at the prices of some of these cards. This is mad. Okay, 4.5k for Mbula. Okay, he's already been bought. These cards are very expensive for what they are. Ball is the best left back. Like, I have to pay a lot of money for someone like this, but like there aren't really any other options. You kind of have to. There's one for 1.8, but the thing is, like, that card's definitely already been bought. Yeah, it has. 3.8, that's already gone. 4.6, we've had to buy that one. Gary Lineker or Gabriel Jesus? I'd go with the 88 Jesus, I think. Lineker's just not really a player that suits FIFA that well. Like, he's not overly quick. He doesn't have the skill moves or anything like that. And Cham looks quite good. He's 11k, so less good. I want to nail down a good striker. I think that's important. So who is there that's French and that's a good striker? I want pace. I want decent finishing ability. Okay, so Edouard looks like a good shout. Sacco looks like a good shout. Ideally, what I want is 70 plus shooting and 80 plus pace. So let's go all the way down. There might be like some non-rare silvers or something. Are there? I don't know. So we've either got Edouard, he's 6'2". This guy's 6 foot. Let's compare them. So Edouard is quicker. He's got marginally worse shooting, better dribbling, better defending, and better physical. I think it's got to be Edouard. I think it's got to be, and he is a lot of money, but I think this is a key position for my team. I need to have a good striker, so Edouard's going to be a good option. And a player like this does retain their value, I think. I think he'll retain his value and won't drop down to being too cheap. I think he's always going to be like quite an expensive player with all these objectives. Best chemistry for Falcao, definitely a hunter. You want to boost the pace up. Okay, here, the only option that really stands out is that guy because he's got good pace and good shooting. I don't want below 70 shooting on anyone in my forwards, really. On this side, I imagine, yeah, we've got players with better shooting, but they're not particularly quick. Monepake's got a good mixture of those stats. And then that guy called Thube. Okay. So this guy is a non-rare and he's going for like 5k. Okay. He hasn't got a 4-star. Anyone got 4-star? He doesn't. He's got bad work rates too. He's got decent. I think he's got the best weak foot. Let's compare this guy. Monepake is slower and has worse shooting, so don't really want to go with him. And then Visa just looks worse in general, so I think Theohub, this guy here, is going to be my man. What SBC am I doing? I'm not doing an SBC. I'm currently building a team to play for Hatem Ben Arfa. And he's quite expensive, that guy. Why am I paying this much for these players? Would you advise a goalkeeper on 8 chem? Yeah, sure. Anyone on 7 chem or more is perfectly fine. They have, as long as they have 6 chemistry, they have the stats on their card. Anything more, and they have their stats boosted with chemistry. So you can't go wrong there. 4K. I'll take Monepake. My reasoning behind that is because he's got good passing. And good physical. I know he doesn't have the best work rates, but we're gonna work with that. Mendy could be a good defensive midfielder, but he is quite expensive. I don't really want to pay over 5K for these types of players. So if I can get someone like him, he looks a little bit cheaper actually. There's a few like around that kind of 3K mark, 2.8, 2.7. Anything low here? 2K. Can we get that card? No, we can't. But maybe 2.9. Yeah, 2.9. That's decent. I'll take Mendy. He's going to be a nice defensive midfielder. I'm going to need to boost the pace up on him, so I reckon just go with a shadow, get the pace and defending up. De Gea 8 chem or Courtois? You said Courtois. Definitely Courtois. Courtois is the best keeper on the game, so I'd definitely go with him. Okay, in Mbula, I'm thinking pace. And maybe a bit of shooting or something in terms of chemistry styles. Chemistry styles are going to be important because they will give big boosts to these types of players here. So I do want to boost that pace up, but yeah, should we go with this? That boost shooting as well. I do want him to be decent getting into the final third. He's going to be my box-to-box midfielder. He's like my defensive midfielder. And then I need a centre forward / attacking midfielder who is silver and French. So here again, I need good shooting and decent pace. That guy is a potential option. I want over 70 shooting, or around 70 shooting and around 70 pace. And there aren't many options that fit that bill. Unsham's a really good option. There is also an attacking midfielder somewhere, not an attacking midfielder. What position is he? Is he a CDM? What happened to that guy who used to be like 60k on FIFA 16? There was a silver that was really expensive. A French silver. I don't know what his name is. But yeah, I just need that attacking midfielder really. This guy has got a decent card, like a decent-ish card. He's actually only got 2-star weak foot, so not going to go with him. How much is the new Bellarabi card? I'm not sure. I didn't know Bellarabi had a new card. Just check on Footbin. And you'll find out. So yeah, French silver team is quite expensive. So maybe other strikers, just a striker that has decent passing could work. Ketakio Fonfon could work. Terrier could work. Bahet could work. This player here is going to be my attacking midfielder. What I want is 70 shooting, 70 pace and 70 passing basically. Yeah, Dabo, that's the guy. Brian Dabo. Oh, he's not French anymore. Great. He used to be French. He's not French anymore, so it doesn't work. Okay, so this guy here, if I can find him for a good price, wait, let's just compare Terrier. 4-star skills, decent. This guy's not got 4-star. This guy's got better shooting, better passing, better pace. Yeah, Terrier is definitely my man for the attacking midfield position. Ben Arfa isn't in concepts. Bit weird. I guess because he's not on the market, he's a player from Weekly Objectives, but you can check his stats on Footbin, or EA tweeted them out, so you can check them there. 1.7k, missed out on that one. 3.5, yes. That's decent. Like, I paid a lot for some players, but those types of prices there aren't too bad. Yeah, Terrier destroys Get a Kill from phone as well, so we're good there. Now all I need is a goalkeeper, and I'm hoping there are going to be a few goalkeepers. I'm hoping they won't be too expensive. I've already got a couple here. They don't have the best of stats. I'm looking for over 70 in the key stats. Would I play Dani Alves at right back and Cancelo at CDM or vice versa? I wouldn't play Dani Alves at CDM because of his work rates and the fact he's quite small. Definitely Cancelo in that position. Okay, so I think it's between these guys, maybe Rue as well. There's another guy actually there. This guy. And maybe Kamara as well. All of these ones are shouts. So who's the tallest? 6'4", 6'4", 6... Okay, 6'4", I think I'm going to go with... How tall is that guy? 6'1". I think I'm going to go with Kamara for my keeper. Might be more expensive because I think a lot of people will start with a goalkeeper in their teams. Prices are actually dropping. Like, they seem cheaper in the past couple of minutes. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm just hoping that I can get in and get out and sell these players before they drop in price too much. U72 Mendy, he's 6'6". Is he actually? I'll check. I want them to have decent stats and height. This guy here, okay. He doesn't have a French card. Well, he does. He's got one there. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have many of his French card. They're all 10k. That's 4.8. That's 2.7. And it's already been bought. Yeah, I would use Mendy because he's 6'6" and has got nice stats, but... Let's see Kamara compared to... I'm thinking... Wait. So the best diving is here, best reflexes is here, best handling. I think this guy is probably the best option. He's 6'3" as well. So I think this guy here, whatever his name is, Bernardoni, we're going to go with him as my keeper. I think he probably has the best overall card. Hello from Argentina, says Lolo Russo. Welcome to the stream, man, all the way from Argentina. Okay, so now all I need is a right back. This team's looking decent. It is actually pretty solid, and I can play this in a load of formations. Like, that's why I'm starting with this. I can play 4-2-3-1. I can play 4-3-2-1. All sorts of different options here. Now I just need a silver French right back, and my team is finished. That guy looks like a good option. I want, actually no, Apaya is the best option I've seen here. I want above 80 pace and above 70 for defending and physical, if possible. There's a guy down here with really good physical, I think. No, I thought that guy had over 70 pace. Turns out he doesn't. So yeah, by the look of it, we've got like 2 options to go with there, I think. That guy's a possibility. As is that guy. Okay, so right back options. He has got 4-star weak foot, which is decent. They're all fairly short. This guy's got the best weak foot and I think is the quickest, but he's a non-rare, so will probably be quite expensive. 6k, 3.8, 2.5. Yes, we've got him, 2.5. I've got probably the best French right back now. That's decent. So that is my French team complete. That guy's got much worse passing, so I'm going to play Terrier as my attacking midfielder. I think in game I'm probably going to play a 4-2-3-1. So let's go striker to centre forward, and then if I have it centre forward to cam, I do have it. So play him there. I'm then going to want to boost up the pace, shooting and physical, I'd say. So, or actually should I just go with like, no, I don't really want to waste a hunter on someone like this. Okay, let's go Hawk. Best camera style for Pogba, depends where you're playing him. I'd try and boost the defending up and the pace, so I'd go with Shadow if you're playing him centre mid or even defensive midfield. Even though defensive midfield he doesn't really suit because of his lack of defending. Okay, so here I'm looking for pace, no, not pace, shooting and maybe a bit of physical, so I think finisher is a good option there. On the wings here, Monepake, shooting for sure. anything to boost that shooting up. So finisher, I could also go with Deadeye. I want good crossing ability, so I think I'll go with Deadeye. Wait, no, Sniper, because only 70 dribbling could be a bit of a downside on the wing. And then Biabiani, what stats does he have? Not particularly good ones. I'm going to go with shooting and physical on him, so finisher. We've got 94 pace there. We've got good pace across the front line, quite a balanced midfield, and a pacey defence. Like with silver players, that's the kind of stuff you want to look out for. Now I need to... Wait, I just want to check. What does it say the requirements are for the bench and stuff? Because I could just put some icons on and sub them on when the game starts. So no gold players allowed. No gold players. Does that mean no icons? I guess you need to use 11, so they need to be in... Can anyone clarify if that, like, how that works? Do you need 11 players in your starting 11 from that nation, and you can then sort them out? Can you change it at all? Like, can I sub on players who aren't silver French players, and will it work? I just need a French manager, which seems harder to find than I thought. Please just give me a French manager. There we go. I need to put a camera style on my keeper as well. Glove is normally the best one, I'd say. Luckily, you've got one right there. And then for my defenders, need to boost up the pace there. Do I? Or do I just... I think defending needs a boost. Defending and physical, I think, are the two stats that I'll boost with all my defenders. Just because... like, you can't make up for not being able to defend, so I want a big boost there. And then if they're strong, they're going to be able to just outmuscle like the bad silver players that people use, because I think people generally just go with like strikers that are going to have lots of pace. So as long as they're not slow defenders, like this guy's by no means slow, if they're strong, they should dominate them. Inform Mahrez or Inform Antonio? Definitely Inform Mahrez. Same for my fullbacks. Like 70 defending is not very good, but if I boost up his defending to like nearly 80 with a Sentinel, he's now going to dominate like any of the crappy silver wingers people use. I imagine the main players we're going to be coming up against are going to be Brazilians and French players, I think, yeah. I think they're going to be the more popular players to go for. So we've got a good team. We've got a good team. I'm going to go with a silver bench. I think I'm just going to go full silvers simply because I don't want to like win a game and then realise that I didn't have, like it doesn't count because I didn't have a certain amount of players. So I'm going to just put some good silvers. I'm going to find some good silvers and go with them. Elton, he is a player who will be going for a lot of coins right now, so I'll probably sell him. That guy's got quite a well-rounded card. That guy is a good keeper. Just looking for any good silvers to go on the bench for super subs. That guy's got 4-star, 4-star. He's only 5'2", but I'll go with him. Just want someone really quick. Pity you can't organise by pace. Because if I just had some impact sub I could bring on who just tear people apart when they're tired, that would be good. Maybe some non-rare silvers, I might have a few. That guy's quick. That guy is very quick. And yeah, I think I'll go with him. And I don't have many more positions, I don't think, on the bench anyway now. That guy's got 92 pace, so I might just pop him in. I've got a guy called Fatty down there. This right back looks quite good. Wisdom would actually be a 6 centre-back, so I'll go with him. Andre Wisdom can come in for a centre-back, like that. That guy's got 92 pace. So there we go. We've got a decent team. That silver man of the match guy could be good. Sunday TV. Thanks for that, man. Okay, so this is the team I'm thinking. But in-game, I am going to swap it to a 4-2-3-1, which is going to allow me to play that kind of like counter-attacking, sweaty style of play. So let's just go to 4-2-3-1. It's going to be basically the same as how I've lined it up here. Swap them around, and yeah, that's how the team's going to be. Get in behind, stay forward, then we're just going to go to stay back whilst attacking, cover centre, stay back whilst attacking, cover centre, stay forward, stay forward, stay forward, and then stay back whilst attacking and overlap. Same there, and then for my tactics we're going to go to balanced, drop those by 2, go to balanced, actually not balanced there, I want to be on pressure on heavy touch, width, keep that there, bring that down, put that up, keep that there. And we're now good for that. And then I think the other ones, like, I can kind of leave roughly how they are. I think if I put instructions on just like the first set, it should keep them how I want. And that's going to be like this. Get them to cover center, that's important. And there we go. I think I've now got my game plan sorted. This is my balanced, like normal kind of tactic. So do that, bring that, yeah, keep that there. Do that, and there. So I've now got my silver team started. Got it all done, ready for trying to get that Hatem Ben Arfa card. I want to look at the prices of some of the Brazilians though, because I imagine they'll be super expensive. Elton is like 10k. I imagine he'll go for like 8k or so. So that's quite a lot. I can use this team right now actually. Should we get into a game with this? What do you guys want to see? We could do some more like SBCs or something like that. Let me know in the chat what you want to see now. There are maybe some more SBCs we could do, so let me know. Let me know what you want to see here. Could do the marquee matchups, see if we get some players there. He's on defensive tactics. No, he's just got defensive work rates, but it'll be fine. I can manually control him. Why no team of the week SBCs? They don't generally start with those because that would be a massive overload of content. So I think they're just gonna wait out. Probably bring those on, I don't know, maybe Monday something when the hype starts to die down a little bit. Okay, let's do this SBC then first of all, and then I'll get on into a few games, just like maybe 3 or so, and then I will definitely go and get some food because I'm very hungry. Okay, so we need Nice or Marseille players. I'll go with Nice players. And yeah, I think I can just go with the Ligue 1 team from here on out. Pretty simple. What rate? Did it say an 80 rating? No, 80 chemistry. So I can go with a very cheap team here. So this is a super easy SBC to do. I don't think I'm gonna do Hulk just because I wouldn't use him. So it would be a bit of a waste. I can use that untradeable keeper there because I need a certain amount of rare cards. There's also an inform Hulk that I was probably going to get from the objectives anyway, so I don't see the point in getting that one when I can get another untradeable card that's got not as good stats but fairly similar stats for very cheap. Okay, so apparently I've gone with more than 4 players from the same league, which I hadn't realised was a thing. So basically all I need is a defense from a different league. I could actually just go with a defense of like bronze players, to be honest. So why don't we do this and go with like English players or something. Okay, apparently I have no English centre-backs who are bronze. Oh, apparently I literally don't have any bronzes. So let's just go with like, I could go with some silvers. I might just go with golds because, to be honest, a lot of these are probably going to be cheaper. Just go with some championship boys down here. Johnston, go with him. Left back, just go with a random English player here. Or right back, whichever one I have a championship player. I've got Gibbs, so I'll go with him. He's up front in the custom tactics when I go defensive. Oh, is he actually? Right, I'll change that. Bronze right back. We can fit that guy in, and there we go. So that team apparently doesn't have enough rare cards, so that's nice. I'll go with that guy there. And that team's done. So first one, we've got a 5k pack from this. The individual packs from this aren't very good, but the overall reward's decent. Imagine if we get one of these cards though. I imagine they're quite hard, they will be quite hard to pack. They'll be quite rare cards because there's only 14 of them available in packs. And we don't have any huge packs right now. Okay, so next up we've got Monterrey against Tigres. So we need some players from the Bancomer MX. Liga Bancomer MX, the Mexican league. I'll just go with like the lowest rated cards. I've got some bronzes, they work right. Yeah, there's no chemistry requirement. So you need at least 2. Players from the same nation is a maximum of 3. Okay, I need a centre mid from this league just to sort us out there nicely for chemistry. And now I can go with the rest of my team from one league. So let's just go with like bronzes. Do I have any random bronzes I can go with here? How about we just go with Germans, because I can use Germans from all sorts of different leagues. I keep forgetting I literally just don't have any. I don't have any bronze defenders for some reason. Wicked, welcome to the stream, man. What's going on? Okay, that guy's been bought already, so that's ideal. As is that guy. Also ideal. I might just go onto the market and buy some of these players. No, I've got that one there for 200. So there's loads of different German leagues, so I just want to... I'll use Germans that will link together like from the same leagues, and then I'll just use like a different nation as well. So I need any German left back who's not expensive. That guy is fine, although he's already been bought, so I'll go with that guy who's probably already been bought. No, he hasn't. Okay, so we've got him. I need another German. I've got too many players from Germany now, so I just need a German like midfielder. I'll check in my club if I've got like a CDM or something that might work here that plays in that same league. Wait, what league? Because there's like loads of different Bundesligas. Which league is this? So this is the German. I'll just do that. See, it should work. Can't be bothered to waste time on this. Now let's go with like Argentina or something. And then a goalkeeper also from Argentina. Go with him. And then 2 rares from another nation here. Let's go with Belgium. And then I just need another... Oh, they need to be rare, actually. That sucks. Play some games. Yeah, I'm about to, man. I'm about to. I'm just making doing a draft quickly because I know some people want to see drafts. Some people like depends. Different people want to see different types of content. So I'm trying to fit in SBCs. Then we're gonna play some games. We've built a team as well, so got lots of stuff on today's stream. Okay, so let's go centre mids quickly. I just need anyone who's rare, basically. I'll go low to high, and hopefully I've got just a random rare card. I don't want a really high rated one. CDMs. That guy works. Go with him, and then I need 85 chemistry, so that's actually relatively high. I need a French right back who's also rare. Preferably from that league right there. And I've already got one from that league here, but he's going to be quite expensive. There is a Belgian though here. Will he work? Yeah, he works. We're going to submit that. We get a small rare silver pack, which could actually be a good shout. Let's see what we get in here, because it could have silver players worth a lot. If they're French, if they're German, if they're Brazilian. Could be worth doing random league SBCs as well, because silver packs are going to have good value right now. We don't get any silvers that I don't think will have any value. Maybe like some of these MLS cards or something. A little bit, not too bad, but I'll check all those at a later date. We've still got 1 or 2 more to do. We've got this one here. You get a premium gold players pack for Crystal Palace against Brighton. That's not too bad. So you need Crystal Palace or Brighton players. Pretty simple. I'll go with Locadia. No rating requirement again. Players from the same league as a maximum of 5. I'm just going to, again, go with a Premier League team. Like, if you go and start buying bronzes and stuff, it actually can be quite expensive compared to just going with golds, because lots of people think going with bronzes is easier, and then when everyone does that, it just makes them more expensive. I mean, yeah, if I go onto the market and buy players individually, I can do this cheaper, but for the purposes of the live stream, I just want to get these types of things done pretty quickly. Is it worth doing the Foot Champions SBC? Yeah, of course it is. Any of those SBCs there, they're so cheap. Like, they cost nothing. Like, you can just do, like, I don't think I've ever had to spend coins on those, because you just do it with cards from your club, and it's mad. Like, it's so easy. And you get packs which almost always give you profit. Oh, everyone needs to be gold in this team anyway. I was wrong with what I was saying. I was wrong. You can just do this anyway with gold cards, and that's what you're meant to do. Okay. So, left mids. I need some rares, so we can use him. Try and fit some French players or Ligue 1 players down here. More Ligue 1 players, fit him in. Fit him in. Got the rares, I just need a right back now. Actually, doesn't even need to be a right back. I can just go with any untradeable in here though. I don't have an untradeable, so let's just go with like the worst random card I have down here. A goalkeeper, give me a goalkeeper. Okay, I'll go with that guy there. Players from the same league, maximum of 5. Oh wow, that guy plays in the league. So, back to square one, I'll go with that guy, and that one works. Nice. We've got one more of these to do now. We get a 25k pack though from this, which is not bad for how much that cost. We don't get a walkout, but I'm not sure. Are all of the Carnival players walkouts? We do get a drop down. It's going to be a Spanish cam. Who is this? Pablo Sarabia. I did not know he'd been upgraded. There are no good Spanish drop downs. Like the only good Spanish players, there aren't many of them on Ultimate Team. The ones that sell for much, they're all walkouts. They're not drop downs. Okay, so I'll quick sell all of that. And we've now got one more of these to do before we finish the marquee matchups. I don't really think anyone cares about the marquee matchups anymore, because the rewards they give are always just trash. Like they've really gone downhill. They used to be hyped and they'd have actual good rewards that people would want, but now like they literally just don't give out anything remotely good, really. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think I'll use some silvers here, because I imagine the silvers will be less expensive than the golds. If I do this. Wait. Oh, Peacock Farrell's Northern Irish. That doesn't work. I just need a... Okay, that guy, Bentley, he works. Nice. I just want to check that these players don't go for lots of coins. No, they don't. I don't really think anyone has done the Championship SBC anyway, so they're not really going to have much value. Okay, so that's that done. Now I just need the rest of my team. I can go with one league. But making sure I don't have too many players from the same nation. Denmark. Let's just go with not Danish players, because that wouldn't work, but Denmark Super League players. Hopefully not too many of these are going to be from Denmark, because yeah, I can only use a maximum of 3 from the same league. So I've got these guys who I can throw in. I'll put that guy down. Apparently the stream's just gone down. Right. I think it's come up again. William Elliott, welcome to the stream, man. For some reason I just got a notification there saying that OBS had disconnected. I think it's up again there now. Let me know if you can see the stream. I think it's resumed. I think it's good. Panic over. I'm not sure though. Let me know. It says stream resumed at the top. Okay, I'll go with that guy. And I think on that note, we've completed this SBC. Hope so. Yeah, we're done. So I think the marquee matchups is done now. Yeah, all 4 teams done. And we can now get on in some games after we've opened these packs. Yeah, it's back up. Nice one. So we've got a 5k pack and then another one of those Electrum packs. And the Electrum packs have silvers in, so we could get some valuable players there. Literally anyone from one of those top nations that has remotely good stats who's a silver goes for a lot right now, which is quite good. Okay, so this is the final pack that we'll probably be opening on today's stream. We get a walkout. We get a walkout. Be a Carnival player. What is this? We get an inform walkout. Who is this? I have no idea. Not a particularly good player. Charles Arangis. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I was expecting better. I had no idea who that was. I had no idea who that was going to be, because I forgot who was in this team of the week. We get Dembele as well with his upgraded card. That's a good pack. I'm not sure how much Arangis goes for. About 20k, not too bad. We get Dembele, who goes for a little bit as well. Glick, not bad either. And then we get a French left mid who may actually go for a little bit, because he does have good shooting and pace, like decent shooting and pace. So I'll list him up for like 1.8 and see if anyone buys him. I don't know if that's an expensive silver. No, it's not. But that's a decent pack. We got a walkout. Not too bad. Could have been a better walkout though. Not gonna lie. Okay then, so now let's go and quickly. I think someone said to swap my team around because apparently Monet Paquet is up front. I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Monet Paquet is up front. Thanks for that. So swap them around, and there we go. So I'm gonna go on into the game, get on into a game with my French team now, and let's see how sweaty these games are. I trust that team though. It's decent. We have got some good players in there. Like, that's quite an expensive team for a silver side, so I'm hoping the people I come up against aren't going to have teams of that level. Some of those are going for so much, though. I'm looking on the market, on Twitter, I just saw some insanely expensive Brazilian silvers. Okay. I'm not sure. I should be able to find games quite easily, surely. I'm just checking Footbin now to see how much some of these SBCs are. Okay, so we found an opponent. I imagine he's probably going to be doing the same kind of thing as me. Wow, I've actually just seen that Socrates SBC isn't that expensive. It's 1.8 million, and for that card, that isn't too bad. Okay, so this guy's built a German team, and to be honest, it's pretty trash. Like, he doesn't really have any. I don't think any of those players are particularly good. Maybe that centre mid who's 70 rated might be, but I think he's just used cards from his club. Hulk isn't too expensive either for what it is. I don't know if he's central or not, but he's 220k. And for a card with that good stats, that's not bad, to be honest. What do we get in the weekly objectives? Yeah, 2 first swap players, as Lolo Russo said, and then Carnival, or Carnival, is it Carnival, Carnival, I'm not sure, but Ben Arthur, Emre Can, Talisca, and Timothy Weah. At the moment, I'm trying to get Ben Arthur, which means you have to play games with French players in online single matches, and you have to win. I think 8 games where you have to score in 8 wins, which obviously means you have to win, because you're not going to win if you don't score. But I'm not sure how good people are going to be here. I think it's just going to be a real mix, because a lot of people will be playing foot champs, hopefully some of the better players, and also some of the better players aren't really going to need people like Ben Arthur anyway in their teams. So it's going to have a lot of casual players playing this, so it should be fairly easy. Like, you just need to grind it really, and you will eventually get 8 wins, no matter how good you are. It may take you 50 games to get 8 wins, but I think if you spend a lot of coins on silvers, if you get like the better silvers, it's going to be fairly easy, because a lot of the people you come up against just aren't going to want to spend like, what, 50, 60k on a silver team. That was nearly a bad start to the game. They're just going to use like trashy cards from their club, which is going to make it really really easy because you're just going to be playing massive scrubs for most of your games. But yeah, all you need to do is just win the game, really. There's no like set amount of games you have to win them from. You just have to win. I think it's 8, or you have to score in 8 wins. That's the requirement it gives you. So effectively, just win 8 games. That's to get one of these players though. That's to get Ben Arfa. Bear in mind. I think you have to do the same 10 times to get Talisca, who is a little bit higher rated. I think Talisca has the best stats out of all of these. Ben Arfa has a good card. I wouldn't say it's amazing. He only has like 81 shooting. Timothy Weah's probably got the worst card, but just for the 5-star skills, that's why I'm doing this one. There is also an Emre Can card. I'm not entirely sure why Emre Can, because it's not like he's skillful or anything. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe because he scored that bicycle kick against Watford a few years ago. Also, playing with silver cards, having played draft all day, is awful. I've been using like prime icon moment cards all day. Playing draft, which has like smoother, better gameplay, and now I'm playing online single matches, which I imagine everyone is playing right now, and using some disabled silver players, which is not fun. I mean, that's the type of thing silver players do. They're just not like back in like FIFA 12, FIFA 13, FIFA 14, even like FIFA 15, even FIFA 16. Silver players were good, but then like when you got to FIFA 17, FIFA 18, and FIFA 19, now silver players just feel like their rating. They just don't feel very good. Whereas they used to be able to like you could use silver players and compete in old FIFAs. I don't really think I have any players with much skill in this team, which is annoying. I mean, see, if you have like a prime icon or something, that would have gone in. But with silvers, they just don't score like the easy chances. Or I wouldn't say that's an easy chance, but they don't score those types of chances. You're only really going to score like easy chances unless you're playing someone who's got like a really bad keeper. Because some people are just going to use the only keeper they have who's in their club from a nation, and they might be like really small or just not particularly good. That was a good challenge, followed by a not very good pass. That was a decent save though, to be honest. Like, I might find some fun silver players, but I think on the whole this is just going to be quite sweaty and just quite frustrating using really bad players. But I mean, it makes a cool a good difference. I like this type of weekly objective. I think this is a good idea for me. That is a good challenge. But yeah, I think things like this are fun because like, although they're not really meta cards that are going to get into everyone's team, these types of players here, they're fun to use for a start. Like someone like Ben Arfa, he's a 5-star skiller and everything. But also like the actual process of unlocking the cards is quite fun because you're doing something different. And I think that's the issue with FIFA 19 is everything's kind of the same. Like everyone just uses the same really meta teams with the same players. And just plays like the same kind of style of play. And this forces you to try out different players and play people who are also using different players, so it's fun. Although, as you've seen here, silver players just can't finish. Imagine if they did this with bronzes, that would be fun. They could do that. Maybe for St. Patrick's Day, they might actually do that. I'm not sure. Trying to look at the chat. To get Ben Arfa, you only need a French striker, so you can score with the French player. Then fill the team with bronzes and match with a friend to get to the same match and easy win. Wait, you actually... No, it says you need 11 French players, I think it says. It's not just scoring with a French player. And, I mean, yeah, that sounds more boring, to be honest, than like having to match up against a friend all the time and like have them quit and then do the same. Like, I'd rather just play the games because it's more fun than playing with like some really meta team against people doing the same thing. If you want some easy wins though, probably just go into online single matches with a meta team and just face these silver teams. Don't do that because that's pointless, but I imagine some people will probably do that. I'm tempted to just, because none of these players are particularly like technically good, I'm tempted to just find like a massive lump of a striker who's like 10 foot tall, and just try that. Just try crossing it, because crossing is OP. Will Mertens be an SBC? No, Mertens is a tradable card, so there aren't going to be any SBCs for players who are already released, like, in that squad. They're going to be different players, all those ones. Unless, wait, they did release Mertens as a tradable card, right? He was on the like squad picture, so I assume he's one of those cards. He's tradable, so in packs. Also, do I have any Polish viewers watching right now? Because I'm going to Poland in like... What just happened there? I'm going to Poland in a week or so, and I need to know some places to visit. I'm going to Poznan, and I have no idea what to do when I get there. So tell me some stuff to do, places to go. Let me know. Yeah, this is annoying because this guy's team is awful. Yeah, I'm losing to it. I'm just not used to not using good players. Like, the passes and things you'd make, like the touches and things like that, just aren't very good. And also, yeah, like that type of stuff. Like, the way I play is with lots of like quick passes and things, and it's really unresponsive with players that like can't pass and stuff. It's probably going to be a long 8 games to get those wins. Bateson just packed Neymar, so that's nice. How to get Ben Arthur or Weah? Just look at the weekly objective, it says how to get them. So Ben Arthur that I'm getting right now, you just have to win 8 games using a squad of French silvers. This guy's keeper's pulled off some good saves, but the thing with silver players, they just don't like. They don't finish the hard chances, or like they only really finish the easy chances. So like headers like that. Do I recommend Phil Foden? And I've not used him. I mean, he'll be good, but there's definitely better players like De Bruyne, for example. Depends on like the quality of your team. Like, he wouldn't get into my team, but a lot of other people he would. Like, I assume you're talking about given that he's available via the weekly objectives. I wasn't going to go for him. I was going to probably go for Hulk just for like a fun player. But I guess because he's got an SBC, I might go with someone else instead. I don't know. Might get Goretzka because I like him as well. You kind of that's got to be a pen, yeah, it is. You kind of just have to work it for the easy chances because that's how you score with silvers. Either play on the counter, or it's quite hard to work it around though because they don't have a touch and can't pass. Okay, I'm gonna go right. Okay, I meant to go right and it went down the middle, so that's nice. We've got another corner though, which is what my first goal came from. Please say that was a save. Oh my god. Like, those types of chances there, like, a good goal player would finish that. There's no Mertens on the market. Yeah, it just won't have been packed yet, or won't have been sold when people packed them. Like, there's no R9 Ronaldo on the market, I don't think, for example. But yeah, if they're in the squad, then they're in packs. They're not via SBCs. Yeah, like all the cards in that, like you've seen Hulk isn't in that squad, for example. Like, all the SBC players are players that are separate from that squad of 14 that EA have originally posted. Why does this guy feel so slow? I swear he's my striker with like 88 pace, isn't he? Yeah, that's Edward. He was getting caught up by all those defenders, and he has good pace. Like, I doubt those defenders have anywhere near as much, but at least I'm back in this game now. I was playing like I'd play with a good team earlier, which wasn't working, but You just have to play quite directly, like play balls through the middle, like through balls, trying to split the defense, that kind of stuff, as opposed to trying to like intricately pass the ball around. So just go for headers, go for like goals on the counter. I'm tempted to go for Talisca as well. It will be a lot of effort over the next week because that's going to be like, what, 20 wins in online single matches, which given everyone's going to be sweating it, that's going to be like 30, 40 games, I'd say. But I get 2 good cards from it, which are going to be quite rare. I don't think like many people are going to have like loads of these cards because it is a lot of effort to get them. Finish that. Oh my god. Like, that's what I'm talking about with silvers. I press shoot and it's just so unresponsive. Like, they're not good. They're not good. I mean, how did he not score that? He literally just had the ball there and I was just spamming shoot and he just didn't shoot. There as well, I passed to a different player and nothing happened. Will silver players go down? Yeah, they're initially expensive, obviously, because of the height, but they naturally go down in price over time. Finish that. There we go. That's counting, isn't it? It's not offside. But yeah, they're initially a lot more expensive. I just bought them expensively. I think they'll probably drop down. I bought them just to get this done quickly because I want to do quite a lot of these players, so it will take a while. Edward seems decent though. He's not got the best of shooting for a striker, but he's quick and it allows me to also use the other. I'd have used the guy I have at Cam as a striker if I hadn't seen. If I'd seen him originally, but what turns out he's a good cam anyway, so that's where he's playing for now. But yeah, you just have to be really direct, and because the defenders like that you come up against aren't very good, like they don't have good positioning, you can really, really easily get through on goal. That's not at all where I passed it. Finish that. There we go. Game over. How long do you think it will for them to go down? They're going to start going down. They're probably already dropping now. It will take maybe like a couple of hours for them. They'll peak. Maybe like they'll peak tonight, and then they're going to drop down. Like tomorrow they'll be cheaper than they are now. The day after they'll be cheaper. They're just going to keep on dropping down because more and more people have completed the objectives. Like they'll drop, especially I'd say after like 2, maybe 3 days, because that's when a lot of the people that initially bought those cards will have completed the challenges, and then they'll just be dropping from there on out. I imagine this is going to be fairly easy though. Now that I've realised how to play with silvers, like the majority of the teams are just quite bad ones like this. Like I don't know how I was 2-0 down to this guy, but yeah, now I'm playing properly. It's fine. I think that was a hat-trick for Edward, and this guy's rage quitting, I imagine. There we go. That was easy. 10 out of 10 for Edward. That Terrier guy did quite well. He got an assist and a goal. But I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I'll probably do some more stuff like this on the weekend. Maybe some more streams. I'll definitely have videos and things with this as well, but let's just make sure that counted. It should have, but you never know. Yeah, got the first of 8 games done for Hatem Ben Arfa. And yeah, some fun cards. I think this is more of a play to win than a pay to win promo, which is really cool. That's something that I think has been missing. Like things like Future Stars and all that, headliners are really elite and not many people could afford those. These cards here, there's a lot of cheaper ones, and there's a lot of cards available for either cheap prices by SBCs or for free from the objectives, and that is people playing together as cards. So honestly, this is a really good promo from EA. Like one of the better ones they've done. I like it because we've also got a lot of flashback cards coming up soon. There's 2 flashback cards. There's a total of 4 prime icon moments SBCs. There's loads of good stuff in this promo, and it's not all aimed at the elite. It's covering like everyone that plays FIFA. Like anyone can get these cards here, which are good. Like anyone can get an 88 rated Talisca or like an 86 rated Chan, and you can get like these cool kits and packs and stuff. It's good. I like the promo. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Not being the biggest or longest of ones, but anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Take